Welcome to the channel. I'm Stacy, and my goal here is to help you to play better and sound better in your worship services. Today I'm going to go over the tones that I had set up for this past weekend. The songs that we did were I Thank God, and I covered slide. We did Firm Foundation, and I covered rhythm. And we also did, new for our church, was Mighty Name of Jesus, and I got to do the same parts that I had put together for the cover video that I posted a while back. And my friend Greg covered rhythm on that one. The rhythm parts were really cool. And so next time we do that song, he and I will swap, and he'll play what I played this week or some version of it. And then I'll play some version of what he did. But really cool overlapping parts for that one. On the board, I ran the HX Stomp with my amps. I also have analog chorus on that. And so real quick, the rundown on the Stomp is all 8 blocks are filled up. I have the analog chorus. And then I have the effects loop that has my delay and reverb. I've got the flashback, the eternity, and the revelation. And then I have a noise gate just to kill the hiss that comes off of that loop. Then I'm running into 2 super reverbs. This preset is my MightyDual preset. The only thing I changed from the one that's available on the site is I had a retro reel in there after the analog chorus. It does a cool thing, and it's what I used on that cover video. But because I wanted to get rid of that hiss, I pulled that out. I needed the chorus. I pulled that out. I moved the effects loop block to the left one, and I put that noise gate in there after. So I have the 2 super reverbs, each with their own cab. These are dialed in a little bit different than I normally do. I don't know if the tone difference is coming from the analog chorus doing something even when it's off, or if it's the settings on the amps. I do dial things in from scratch when I do things like this. And so I haven't really looked at it to compare it to other super reverbs that I've set up, but it's got a different feel to it. So each of those amps have their own cab, and then the simple EQ at the end to bump the holy mid-range. On the board, I'm running my Boss CS3 compressor, same as always. Something I did change in how I play slide guitar is I used to crank the sustain on my compressor. So you can see I have the sustain at would be 9 o'clock. I used to turn it up somewhere around here. So 10, 11 o'clock. And then I would adjust the volume. The volume would kind of hit about like that to be just a little bit above unity. The more you add the sustain, it kind of does a thing where you lose the peaks of your signal. It's doing that thing where it's just bringing the high stuff down, the low levels up. But what I did different is, so I'm running that. That's my standard compressor setting. I'm kicking on my rat clone, and that's got about the brightest light I've seen. I saw in the last video I posted, the bottom of my hand is kind of purple looking. So that's from that pedal being on. But that one I have a fair bit of distortion. It's just below noon. And then to be right around unity, I've got the level at about 11. And then the filter kind of pointing off in around the 2 o'clock area. And I'm not running any other drives but the carbon. So that's going, I'm going compressor into the rat clone and then into the carbon. That's going into the HX Stomp. After that song, for my rhythm parts, for Firm Foundation, I'm using the Signa drive. It's a Tube Screamer clone. I'm using it like a Tube Screamer into a super reverb with the gain all the way down, the level up just above unity. And I just love how that feels. It growls when you dig in, and it plays really clean when you pick lightly. So, but let's go over those tones. And then for Mighty Name of Jesus, carbon is always on, Signa drive is always on. And then we get to the bridge. When the bridge starts to build, I kicked on the ODR-1, and those settings are some version of pointing off to the left at around 10 or 11 o'clock, all 3 dials. So just real quick, the amps by themselves, and then with the compressor. And then that's a long trail. That's a setup that I used on the delay and reverb for Trust in God. No, I Thank God. I get those mixed up as far as just the titles. The carbon off and on. So I have it now. I just kicked it on to the reverb and delay setting that I've used when I've covered rhythm on that song. It's just a little bit lighter. So that's the carbon. And then the Signa drive. And the ODR-1. I also kicked that on as Firm Foundation was building. So I kicked it on and I did the real like kind of beefier palm muted chords for parts of it just to help to build out. We didn't have a keyboard player this week, so we had to cover up a little bit more frequency. We really don't have to change too much of our parts because I Thank God is just pretty guitar heavy with the slide stuff. There's something going on all the time. And then Firm Foundation, just in the beginning, I did a little bit more with my swells. Maybe it might have been about the same, but it felt good. And then I just let it get a bit heavier with my tones as that song built. And then the rat tone without the rat. It adds quite a bit of sustain. So for I Thank God, I only used my Snapshot 2, but this would be what I used for rhythm when I've covered that before. And then Snapshot 2 is the one I used for that song. And just a little bit of that stuff. I got a little bit of fret buzz. I think fret buzz, I was noticing some, even listening to the my in-ear mix, there was just something kind of trying to make a bit of a presence there as far as fretted notes I didn't want. So I've got to work on my muting hand a little bit more next time we cover that song or any other song with slide, and then making sure that my strings are far enough off the frets that I'm not laying on them with the slide. The next song was Firm Foundation. And I used all three of the snapshots. When I kicked on the ODR-1, I already had the Signa drive and the carbon on. When I added the ODR-1, I went down to my lightest drive, or my lightest delay and reverb setup, just because I didn't want too much bloom happening with that level of drive. And that sounded like this. And then my secondary, a little bit more delay and reverb. And my swells. So the way I built that, like the bridge is one section that really had a build. We started, let me think. That was in the key of A, so. I love that one. It's a lot of fun to play. And then the last one that we did for our worship set was Mighty Name of Jesus. And for that one, I kicked on the chorus. And I went to the middle position, so the bridge and neck pickup. And that sounds like this. And this snapshot's got quite a bit of a delay presence. The volume of that repeat is pretty good. So that's the main part. I use that one for the choruses, for the intro. And then for verse 2, there's a palm muting line, and I kick onto this one. And then there's a little bit of swell coming in after that intro into verse 1, and I use this setup. And some of the way that one would build, just coming in off of the intro. I altered that little part from what's on the cover video. Also, it's what's on the track on multi-tracks. Just because playing that live, getting up there and doing what's on the recording wasn't going to happen for me this week. So anyway, I worked on that quite a bit and tried to come up with a simplified version. And I have like 2 or 3 versions of that. And I did some version of that on Sunday, probably slightly different both services, but sometimes you got to make adjustments for stuff that makes it a little more playable and less likely to hit a sour note. All right, I hope you found that helpful. If you did, subscribe and hit that like button for good measure. If you need song resources, you can find them at a link in the description box below. There are also a handful of downloads free for you in there as well. All right, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.